Well, hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Well, they're making a little bit of racket now, but there's the 5, about a month and a half old. I haven't been keeping up with it anymore. And these are close to a month, these 3. But the hen that hatched these 3 chases these around. She doesn't beat them up, but she does chase them sometimes. But all 8 of the baby chicks kind of hang out together. So I figured it's time to put her back in with the main flock. So I put her over here, and of course Sue came right up and pinned her down and mounted her right away. She's getting up on the roof to get away from all of them because she hasn't been in with the Wyandottes in her life. But she needs to go back in with the main group and let these babies finish growing over here. So I guess they'll work it out in a day or two. We'll see. But I did prune some limbs off the thing. I'm not going to pick them up. I'll chop them up with the lawnmower. But either way, the Rhode Island Reds are out there doing their thing. So they've been out there scratching around. I tried to let them out this afternoon. It rained all day yesterday, all night last night, and most of today. Sue says it's time. Uh-oh, they done picked her head raw. Dadgummit. I guess she goes back with the babies. Made her bleed. I can't have them kill her. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I tried. But that was the plan. She's not hurting the 5 babies, but I was hoping to let them 8 get closer together and, be their own little flock, because Sue's going to get with all those babies when, not Sue, Junior's going to get with all those babies when they're old enough. And, of course, the Blue Orphans, they have a freezer camp date or a new home date. And so do the Wyandottes, but so he's not in the same line of genes as any of these babies. They're all Sue's babies. And I say you could say he's in the line. Sue and him are siblings from the same daddy, but different mamas. But either way, it's not that important with birds, with chickens. So I just thought I'd try to get her back over with the main flock, but maybe I need to do that at night. It's what I usually do when I move chickens, is move them at night and put them on the roost and let them wake up together. And then they tend to not be quite so aggressive to each other. But I didn't do that today because I have not been leaving them out since I saw that hawk a few days ago. And I haven't seen it since, but I do spend a lot more time out here kind of keeping an eye on them. I don't want to lose another one to the hawk, but we'll see. It's getting later in the evening. It did rain quite a bit. I got 3/4 of an inch of rain this morning, and yesterday I got an inch of rain, plus the 5 1/4 we already had and a half before that. So guys, we've gotten over 8 inches of rain total in a week, or in about a week. So this ground is saturated right now, and we've got more rain supposed to be coming. They're saying it may rain some more tonight and tomorrow as well. So I'll just have to see, but see, now they're back doing what they were doing before I put the little mama hen back in here, which is all out here scratching. I threw in some scratch. There's an ant bed right there, and I throw the scratch close to the ant bed because they'll eat the ants and the scratch. I can't stand the fire ants, so, but I don't want to put poison on them being in the chicken run. So, but you can see areas they've been scratching. But either way, I'm gonna lock them back up tonight when they go to roost. I'm gonna close the door. I'm not gonna leave them out 24/7, access, and until I know the thread is gone anyway. But I've been watching these 5 older of the baby chicks. Looks like I may have 2 roosters and 3 hens out of those 5, but it's hard to tell. But if you look at this one, you see how his tail feathers are much longer and they stand straight up. That's usually the signs of a rooster. And then this one here could be rooster or hen, but I think it's a hen. So I've got 2 that's got that tail feather that kind of stands up higher than the rest, and it's a little longer. That's the only way I can tell, guys. They do have comb that's starting, but yeah, I thought her head was healed up a whole lot better than it is. So I guess she's gonna have to stay over here with them for a while. I threw them some scratch and they all ate it. So anywho, I hadn't been doing much filming with all the stormy weather we've been having and all that. I just haven't been outside much, other than to check on the animals and fill their feeders and collect the eggs and all that. So I'm fixing to fill their feeders back up as far as the 2 main pens. Neither one of them's empty, but it could wait till tomorrow, but I'd rather go ahead and fill it up today because we may have more storming tomorrow and I'd have to get out here in the rain to do it. So I try to do it when I get a chance, you know. But I know the first pen, they want out to scratch, but I've still got little sprigs of grass coming up and I really don't want to let them kill it off completely. So they're going to stay locked up most of the time. I may let them out once in a while, an hour or so before dark, just so they get a little bit of yard time, but they're not out there enough to scratch and kill the little bit of grass and stuff that's coming back. I know y'all can't see it on camera, but there are some popping up. Let's see. See, you can see the weeds right there. Too far. There it is. See, there's some grass right there in the middle of the screen. It's very hard for y'all to see. So there is a little bit coming up. It's just not going to recover unless I kept them off of it for an entire year or so. I let them graze it or scratch at it way too long, but that's what I had to do when this is the only side I had. So anywho, it'll come back. I thought about buying some grass seed and throwing it out here and seeing if it would take root and grow, but I haven't done that yet. Again, I'm not going to put it out here when we getting all these hard torrential rains and just wash all the seed away. So we'll just have to see what goes on there. I may do that down the road. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching the videos. I hope you enjoy them. If you like the content, please hit the thumbs up. See how they all play back and forth. But subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. The adults are out there. But I do appreciate it. It really helps us small channels grow. Y'all remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you. And so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared. The smallest one thinks he's a big dog.